It's been an extraordinarily busy week at the Mohawk Council of Kahnawà with court cases, community meetings, collective impact conferences, and what have you going on. We'll speak to a couple of chiefs to give you updates on some of the issues that are happening right now. We'll start off with Rhonda Kirby, who will talk to us about the upcoming information session to be followed by hearings on the proposed residency law.
Well, we're hoping that the community does come out, and we really want to make sure that everyone has as much information as possible on the residency issue. So there'll be opportunity for questions that night, but it would be the following week where we are going to ask the community for a mandate on the residency law.
Now we're looking at the urgent process here. Just how urgent is it?
Well, the time frame for an urgent process is to have it completed within a year, and we're really hoping, because there have been so many people that have been participating in the membership, that a lot of people are aware of some of the issues and what has been taken out of the membership law and sort of put into a parking lot. So all of that information will be presented on Tuesday, and with the urgent process, it could be a shorter time frame, but we really need to ensure that everybody has the proper information.
And once again, that information session will be on Tuesday, the 16th. The week after that, on the 23rd, will be the mandate meeting. The community meeting was held on Tuesday, and Chief Bobby Patton gives us an update on some of the issues that were discussed at a very well-attended affair.
Well, it was well attended. One was about explaining the residency, how it's going to roll out, the difference between the residency and the membership. Trying to get the community to understand why it needs to be separated. After quite some discussion, I think the community, with assistance from community members, they felt, yeah, I think this is the best way to go with the membership. And I found people understanding now. I found that less... people were not as angry, and they want to move forward, and they feel like it's the best way. We talked about the lawsuits, the one for the 830 lands. People have questions, but being that we were in the courtroom still and how that's still rolling out, we need to figure out what next steps, because once we get to the final, it ended yesterday, but we need to hear the decision of the court itself from the judge. But now it's what the next steps are. So the community is hoping we get the land back, which we all do. I mean, you hear and through Facebook about selling us out and that, but we're not at all like for that. And I think the community gets an understanding how we're fighting for the land and for the community itself and the benefit that we need. The other one was about the Ganasadaga issue. We explained where we are. There's questions on that we're going to go to mediation, try to keep it out of the courtroom, so we're going to have the mediation.
Did people understand what's going on now? Or did they get a better understanding?
Well, I think now they have a better understanding. The issue surrounding the land and the separation, and how Ganasadaga was, they didn't pay their bills, but how the other lawyers have put the lien on it. And this is why the action needs to take place, so we can defend the land, so we don't want it to be lost, because that belongs to us. So there's a better understanding, clearer.
What else?
There was talk about, well, we had an array of things about taxation, community members accusing us being involved, and we're signing agreements with taxation. That is so unfair, and we're not. I mean, we have to understand that the governments want to impose taxation, but we at the table, and Grand Chief is very adamant in saying, no, we're not participating in taxation. Like I personally, if I was signed on taxation, my family would hang me. But no, we're not getting involved with taxation or anything to tax our people. That we will defend for sure.
And anything else that came up?
Not much. There was just general discussion. I mean, there was a question if we were having a new band office or we're having moving the bus depot, which is news to us. So, so that was dismissed immediately, and the community member was glad, I guess, and finally had the truth.
And finally, the recycling collection truck is now in operation. So for all of you who have the big blue boxes, the big blue bins, read the instructions on the top of the bin on the direction and where you are going to face the bin so the truck can come in and do its job. For more information on this, because there's a lot that's still developing in this on this topic, go to Kahnawake Waste Management on Facebook. They have their own page. And also you can look at kahnawake.com/waste management. By the way, speaking of the recycling, the old depot, as we are recording this, is now being demolished. It is going to be restored and going back to a much nicer condition. I'm sure the people in the area are thrilled. What that means, though, is that there is no longer a depot for recycling. We'll give you more information on how things will be taken care of, such as paint cans and other such issues in the days to come, so that everybody is able to take care of their recycling needs, and we do it as efficiently as possible. That's our look at this update this time around, and we shall see you soon.